Yo, what's up, Aiden?
What's up?
Wait a minute. You're not Aiden. What's up, Tristan?
What's up?
Man, Tristan, I've just been putting other things in front of Christ. Like, I've been prioritizing so many other things and really idolizing them, and it's not been Jesus. And it's been kind of rough.
I don't know. Is that benign or terminal?
Huh. That's a good question. Let's gossip about that.
Let's do it.
But I mean, people have these tough questions about theology.
Can man choose salvation?
If God's so good, why does he let bad things happen?
Why should I want to get to heaven?
Or does God predestine salvation for man?
I want to know the truth. I want to seek the truth out. I want to seek through Scripture and find God's truth.
What's up, gossipers? And you are listening to Gospel Gossip, or maybe watching. In Gospel Gossip this season, we are just looking at, maybe the half-truths, the things that we don't really know is being true, and we're just creating a community that talks about doing life with God and what that looks like. And we're looking at these things that seem maybe harmless to your faith, but really could be destroying it. So as I'm here sitting with Aiden, as I'm here sitting with Tristan Cox.
What's up?
This guy, he is one of the two new people that Aiden and I have scouted to take over our podcast, to kind of succeed us in just doing this ministry, sharing God through this platform. And, just the heart behind it, we just want to keep this atmosphere going. So he's one of the guys. The other guy, kind of secret. You won't really get to see him until next episode. But Tristan, just tell me a little bit about yourself. Why do you want to do Gospel Gossip? Why do you even want to talk to others about this Jesus guy?
So I wanted to do Gospel Gossip was because you pitched me the idea of doing a podcast. I did a podcast while I was a senior in high school. It's kind of one of my favorite assignments to do. Doesn't look like it. I know I feel like some people heard me complain a lot about doing that podcast.
Oh.
But
You thought it was fun?
I thought it was truly fun. But besides that, the reason why I want to talk to people about Jesus was because I believe that we should still be spreading the word, even if they're like different beliefs from us. It's like the Great Commission. I have it tattooed on my arm. We all should go out and pretty much just speak the word of God to everybody.
Yeah.
So then this is another way that I can do that, other than going out and helping people by pursuing and talking about them. So this is another way to do it. So
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just talking about God is very important.
it is.
And I mean, that's, just getting back to the foundations, that's what we're talking about again this season, just doing life with God. And there could be things that come up in doing life, with God and for God that seem kind of harmless. They seem kind of like small things, but they could be big things eating away at that foundation of our faith. And I mean, that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Foundations.
It is.
We're calling this one the Shaky Pedestal and the Living Stone. So, yeah, we're talking about idolatry. Tristan, what would you say about idolatry? I say this kind of churchy word to you. What comes to mind?
Do you want my own words, or do you want like the definition?
Let's hear. Let's just hear both of them.
Both?
Definition's good too. Let's just get that.
So for me personally, what I believe idolatry is like you idolize something else. Like some people idolize like work and other things. Some people idolize like statues. So
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That's what I truly believe. What idolatry. Man. Idolatry. Yeah. Idolatry.
That's crazy.
But I also did get the definition for idolatry. And for the definition of idolatry is an image or representation of God used as an object of worship, a person or thing that is greatly admired or loved by people. And I have examples listed as well. So the examples are boyfriends and girlfriends, video games, phones. They're just small examples of all the things that we idolize in our daily world today. Like,
Yeah.
we're college kids. We idolize
For real.
money.
Yeah, I kind of idolize my phone sometimes. I'm always on it. So, reading off my phone, I have this verse that I think goes along really well with that. Exodus 23, if I can bring a little scripture into this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. If you said no, I'd drop kick you out this window.
Oh, man.
No, I probably couldn't do that. You shall have no other gods before me. And the surrounding context of this is idolatry, is not simply bowing to statues, right? It can be that, but really it's anything that compares or competes for God's grace. God's place at the center of your life. And if anything else is that center, I believe not only will you not be fulfilled, but that can ultimately be terminal for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if not now, then later. I think it can grow into that.
Yeah. So I also have like another verse to go on with your Exodus one.
As long as it's from the Bible.
It is from the Bible. Yeah. I even have my Bible with me.
Not reading from the Book of Enoch here.
I want to flip to it, but I won't flip fast enough. But so it's in 1 John. It's chapter 5, verse 21. Little children, keep yourselves from idols. I feel like kids don't know how to tell what an idol is and what's not an idol. Like little kids, like on their screens all the time, they don't know that's an idol for them. Like, or most people call them now screenagers.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand what screenager is?
I think so. That's all you do as a teenager?
Just scroll on your phone, just doom scroll,
Yeah.
All the words, but yeah. No, I feel like that's what, like, kids don't know what idols truly are to them. Like, I know sometimes we can get, like, a mentor, and we can start idolizing them. And it's like, yeah, they're all high and mighty, and then it's like once they mess up, and then it's like...
I think that's just a question we have to answer at all. What is idolatry, and is it bad?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a pretty common thing.
Yeah.
But you're saying kids...
But kids in general, too. Even, I know, I'm sure we struggle with that, too. And it's like, I know I struggle with that. I know I did when I was in middle school and high school.
Really? What do you mean by that?
I struggled with sports.
Sports, huh?
I'm a sportsy guy.
You guys can't tell this guy's a little athletic.
A little bit. I torn both my ACLs, if that says anything.
Yeah.
If that says anything.
Yeah,
no, I'm
really
just...
athletic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But no, I idolized lacrosse. I was told by coaches that I could play at the next level at... Oh, man.
Dude, I hit that mic so often.
I was told by coaches, like, I could play at the next level. And I was, like, 8th grade, and I went to, like, an Albion college and just went to go train with them. And then I was getting, like, letters saying, like, hey, you should come check out Albion. I'm like, I'm not in high school yet at all. I'm only in 8th grade. So, thought, okay, I was like, okay, that's good. And then I'd start building myself up, building up my pride, start having coaches tell me, like, you got to play better, even though I was told by other coaches. I'm like, yeah, you're fine where you're at. And, like, other ones are telling me, like, you need to push yourself even more to become even greater. And so then I started to pretty much block out everything else. I started to idolize lacrosse and try to become better at it. So, yeah, it truly sucks when you tear both your ACLs and you've been told almost your whole, like, education that you were the best, and then now you have to not play anymore because you injured yourself, which it's okay. I realized in the end that God gave me a good smack in the face.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So these coaches were not only kind of putting you up on a pedestal that was so shaky that you tore both your ACLs, but you're also putting lacrosse itself on a pedestal. That was an idol.
Yeah.
And God had to smack you in the head not once but twice.
Yeah, I know.
Man, you're really... Man, hey, you're not really focusing on me. Am I not focusing on God? Is lacrosse in... There goes one ACL. Man, and then after that... So were you still playing lacrosse after you tore the first ACL?
Oh, yeah. No, I healed up. The funny thing is So I feel like another way that he also smacked me in the face was giving me a concussion my freshman year. It's like maybe my 3rd game into the season. And this guy from like 10 yards, 20 yards out absolutely shoots and just nails me in the side of the helmet. You could hear the crack in the ball in the helmet at the same time. And you watch and you hear my coach saying, way to go, way to use your head. I was like...
And you're just on the ground.
No, I was actually still running. Like, you'd see me run and then you'd see me go off path and I'd just go back on. Like, I was...
Wow.
And a few of the guys are like, how are you still standing? I'm like, I got a helmet for a reason, don't I? And so I was like, oh, yeah, I'm fine. And then... comes out, I went to the doctors and they're like, you got a concussion. I was like, man. So I was out almost all season. Actually, no, I was out all season. I would have been released my last 3 games for lacrosse, but because I failed the test apparently when I don't score well on test anyway. I scored the exact same score as when I took it the first time. The second time after my concussion, and the doctor's like, I won't let you go back and play. So I wasn't able to play. So my freshman year, I only played 3 games. And then in the summer of that year, I tore my other ACL because then I started to get back into it and started idolizing more. So. And
he was like, "Hey, you doing it again?" And you're like, "Yeah, whatever." There goes the other ACL.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Watch.
Yeah. So then, after he tore your ACLs and you got the concussion, was it more obvious the place that lacrosse had taken in your life compared to God?
Yeah, it truly was a spot where.
Why do you think that is? Why? I mean, because it's so common that we don't understand or fully see an idol until it like almost ruins us.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Why do I? Oh, that's a good question.
And you could speak from experience here too.
Yeah.
You know, why didn't you see lacrosse was an idol, or maybe it's because you didn't want to see that?
I honestly can go with the one where it's like I didn't want to see it as an idol. Like, I thought it was just like a daily activity for me to do, just to stay active, to get with friends. But no, I didn't truly realize it was an idol for me until probably about my senior year of high school is when I finally like truly realized that it was an idol for me. So,
I mean, would you say, and I could be wrong here, would you say you also kind of didn't look at it as being an idol and taking away from where you should have been looking at Christ more because it probably felt good to be the best?
No, it was wonderful to be the best. I was hanging out with a bunch of guys, and we're all like hanging out with each other, and it was just like, yeah, it was great to be the best. But what most people don't realize is that when you're the best at something, it's like you gotta also give majority of it to God for making you the best at what you're doing.
Right.
And that's what I feel like most people don't do with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
man,
you got any examples of yourself idolizing something?
Yeah, I would say I've shared this on camera before, but I was working for CIY this last summer, and I was a team lead, right? And I was leading this team of management doing these summer camps, and the first summer camp that we had, or one of the first, was a really big mega church summer camp, 4,000 students, one of the biggest.
Ooh, yeah.
We just traveled to like Arizona, so long drive, barely know each other, working these long, difficult days, and we start, getting a little mad at each other. And it got to the point where we needed to sit down and have a talk, or the entire team would have kind of beefed out the rest, and it would not have been pretty.
Yeah.
And if my team had, or even if I had my own leadership as an idol, like, I'm a big leader, now I'm doing all this cool stuff as a leader. I'm a professional. I'm a pro. Man, if my team had put my leadership on that pedestal instead of Christ, it would not have been pretty either. It would have hurt me. It would have hurt them. And even if they had put the president of CIY's leadership on that pedestal, don't get me wrong, Jason French is a really awesome guy. He's a good dude.
Seems like it. He seems like he's a good guy.
But if it was anything but Christ, it would not have been as good as it was. Because, we put Christ in that situation, and we just sat there and we all prayed together. We all read some scripture together, and we're just like, look, this is what's going on. And here's the truth of it. We are serving all of these students that are getting to know Christ. Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing. If we had anything but Christ on that pedestal, we would not have seen that focus. Our vision would have been, not on even the students really, but ourselves and what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And that was not right. So thankfully we had some good leadership there that said, hey, you need to bring Jesus into this and not be stupid. And I was like, that's quite the thought.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Our vision was, our perspectives were pretty narrow in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I also have a song by Josiah Queen. I know, by Josiah Queen. Do you know who Josiah Queen is?
I do. Kind of like the guy.
Kind of like him?
Yeah.
Well, good thing is I brought him.
You brought him?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he just walks in?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I wish, but it's okay. We should try to message him, be like, hey, come film a podcast.
Did you really?
With us. No, I didn't.
Oh, shoot.
I could.
That'd be crazy.
Should I try to do that?
Just call him up right now. No.
He would not answer even if I tried.
You don't know.
I don't know that.
Okay. So what song did you steal from this guy?
I didn't steal it
Were
from
you
him.
gonna get copyrighted?
No, I'm not singing and I'm not playing it. So, but
Okay, well then.
I didn't steal it from him, but it's from the song Dusty Bibles.
Dude, I've been hearing that song everywhere lately.
I feel like everybody has. So have I.
Yeah.
And it's a good song too. I do truly like it.
Oh, don't get copyrighted.
But in the song, in one of the choruses, it says, "We got dust on our Bibles, brand new iPhones. No wonder why I feel this way. We walk with our eyes closed, blind leading blind folks, and I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles."
Wow.
So while reading that or listening to it, depending on which,
Yeah.
so with that, it's like, yeah, we get blinded by our iPhones or phones or just anything in general that's not God.
Yeah. Man, that's also really, that blind leading blind folks almost scares me. Just that verse, like imagining that they're gonna run out into the street. You know,
10 points.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But man, that is yeah. I mean, that's scary. Spiritually blind people leading spiritually blind people is not going to be pretty.
no.
And just that last verse as well. Can you read that?
I'm done with those idols and dusty Bibles.
Yeah. Yeah. At some point, you just got to say, man, this idol is really messing me up. I'm done with it.
Kick
I'm
'em
going
on
to
the
go
butt.
get the dust off that Bible. And I mean, of course, there are seasons in life, but yeah, we just have to acknowledge that at certain points.
Yeah. I mean,
Man.
and I know for a while for me, my Bible is dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recently actually asked my grandpa for a Bible that he bought for me back in for Christmas of 24. Because I asked him for a Bible. I was like, if I could have anything, could I just have a Bible? Because not that I didn't have a Bible, I didn't have a Bible. Yes, I grew up in the church, but I never really looked in the Word, did anything with the Word. I had this like little like Bible that was like that big. It was only the New Testament, wasn't the Old. So, yeah. And so I asked him for it, which I still own that Bible, which I left at home because my dog ate part of it. But
Oh, I guess that dog was hungry for the word.
and as we all joke now, he has the Word in him. So if he ever starts speaking, we know why.
That's crazy. Balaam and the donkey. That's wild. Man, but yeah, I'd say there's certainly seasons of that in my life too.
Yeah.
I really idolized comfort my freshman year of college. I'm just getting into college, just getting an adult. I should rest a little bit, slow down. Weekends, I don't need to go to church. I'll sleep in. I'm doing all these things. I'm going to Bible college. I don't need church.
Yeah.
Man, was I wrong. I got pretty depressed my freshman year.
I got a quote from Mr. Amen today. You got spiritually bit.
I got spiritually bit. That's crazy.
Sometimes you need to be spiritually bit. I was like, what?
Dr. Amon's funny.
I love Dr. Amen. He's not a doctor, he's Mr. Sadly.
Mr.
I know. I call him Dr. Amen too, but it's Mr. Amen.
I just respect him so much.
I know. It's a cool he's a cool
Yeah,
professor.
I mean, yeah, it could be. I think really idolatry and shaky pedestals is just about misplaced devotion.
Yeah.
Anything that sits on that throne in your life that is not Christ is
Gonna shake.
Yeah, it's gonna shake, and it really directs. Man, dude, stop it! Get T Swift out of this.
I'm sorry. It's like I just
We're
thought.
really gonna get us copyrighted. Man, but I'd say it really directs not only your worship, yes, like where you're putting all of your attention and effort, but also your heart as well.
Yeah.
Like where you see the care of things. And I really see that in what I shared. I was really caught up within those first few weeks of me being a leader. Oh man, look at me being a leader.
Yeah.
And my heart was not looking at why am I a leader? Well, it's supposed to be to lead these people, to help lead these students to Christ.
Yeah. At least 4,000 students. At least as many as we can to Christ.
Right.
Because I know when I was at COI, one of my brother's best friends, and kind of like he's like a brother to me, he got baptized.
Yeah.
While he was there, he got baptized. Which the same day we were at the lake, and we were always offered to go get baptized in Lake Michigan, which I did my junior year of high school. Well, he didn't get baptized there, and then he's like, why didn't I get baptized there? So later he asked our youth pastor, and he's like, why wait? Why wait to get baptized? It's the one thing our youth pastor said. And they couldn't find water, but they always had a pool out right where we did main session. And we got a whole group of people we didn't know from other churches, and we also had actually another baptism that happened right after my buddy's baptism.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was him, and then a whole bunch of people, and then they got baptized after, and we're like, yeah, it's God's working in ways that we can't imagine at all.
Yeah.
So got a little off course from idolatry, but still.
Oh, that's awesome. And we've been talking about obviously bad things taking that place, but I've got another verse here. Colossians 3:5. Colossians is just a good book. Yeah. Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, and covetousness. Did I say that right?
And covetousness? What?
Covetous.
You talking about covetousness? No, that's not right. Anyway.
Yeah, covetousness, which is idolatry. I think I always say that word wrong.
It's okay.
Yeah, put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you. Right? Obviously, these bad things will hurt you, right? Sexual immorality, passion, evil desire, a word that I dare not say again. Yeah, so bad things will hurt our faith. That's obvious. Even if we're dealing with them, we still have a pulling in our heart. Yeah, I know that I really shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Right? But I'll say even good things can become idols when they take the wrong place in our hearts. Like we could idolize mentors, leaders. We could idolize even a ministry.
Yeah.
Right? Like we could idolize these things that seem good, but if they really take over and it's not about God, but then only about these things, then we're missing the point. And it reminds me of this most recent episode, one of the most recent episodes Aiden and I talked about, straining gnats, swallowing camels. The Pharisees were missing the point. They were saying, here's the law that God has given us that we need to keep. And they had all these other things that they built up around it, all these other little laws they made so that they wouldn't even get close to this one. But they'd focus so much on these little laws, and then they were completely, disregarding people, not following God's teachings. But they were, being ritually pure.
Yeah.
But then they were, letting all these things happen in the temple, right? It's like we could be idolizing what seems good, but still missing the point.
Yeah. So they say that. I kind of have another verse as well. It's
Bible verse?
Yeah, Bible verse.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if you had Bible verse or Josiah Queen verse.
I mean, I also have another Josiah Queen verse. It's another song, but I can do that one later.
Yeah,
but let's do the Bible verse first.
All right, let's do it.
So it's from Isaiah 41:29.
Jumping back into the Old Testament.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get some OT in here.
I like the OT. Oh, NT's nice because that's where I got the Great Commission.
NT Wright is a good author. Okay. All right. Sorry, that was a dumb Bible joke.
But from Isaiah 41:29, behold, they are all a delusion. Their works are nothing. Their metal images are empty wind. Ooh.
That sounds kind of, you just got burned. Yeah.
I mean, like, as you said, like your mentors, your ministries, and other stuff like that. It's like how we idolize it. It's like from this verse, it's like he's saying that, like, yeah, they're just a delusion. You guys are getting blinded by them with the delusion that they're trying to lead you to me, but you're starting to idolize them, and they're getting in the way of the path. So basically, they just pulled you can see John Cena, but you can't see me. Man, I'm really gonna get copyright.
Yeah, for real. Man, so we've been really talking about what the shaky pedestal can look like, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me talk about the living stone real quick.
Really?
Yeah, is that cool?
We should have brought a stone, man.
1 Peter 2, 4 through... Dude, I've got stones right here. Okay. 1 Peter 2, 4 through 6. As you come to him, being Jesus, a living stone, rejected by men, but in the sight of God, chosen and precious. So as you come to him, a living stone, right? You yourselves, like living stones, being built up as a spiritual house, to be a holy priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. For it stands in Scripture, Behold, I am laying a stone in Zion, a cornerstone chosen and precious, and whoever believes in him will not be put to shame. As you come to him, a living stone, right? What does this mean? What's the context of this, right?
Yeah. So for a living stone, I mean, it's like he's there. He's something to fall back onto.
Yeah.
Like when you're...
His foundation.
Yeah. Like, let's go try to build a house on sand. Or watch the waves. Just...
Yeah, like that parable.
Yep.
Yeah, stone and sand houses. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, on the foundation, you know?
Love that story. It's a good story to read.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, I mean, if you try to build your house on anything but Christ, it's going to crumble. It's going to fall, right?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, because, and in the same way, if anything but Christ is on a pedestal, the pedestal is going to be shaky and eventually crumble. It's going to be terminal.
Yeah. Even if it's like your pedestal shaky and everything. It's like, yeah, you idolize something, but it's like you still have him to fall back onto.
Right.
I'd say. Like, how am I trying to explain it? I had a good way of explaining it and I just lost it. Man.
That's crazy.
Yes, it wasn't meant to be said. Anyway.
Yeah. I would say, and kind of where you're going, our foundation determines our endurance.
Yeah.
If our foundation is not Christ, it's going to look very dangerous. But if our foundation is that rock, even if the house falls, we still have that rock to fall onto.
Yeah, we still have him.
And it's going to hurt, but we have that foundation.
Yeah, just like me tearing my ACLs. It hurt. I was upset with him, but that also helped me realize it's like I needed to start.
Yeah, you probably were pretty upset with God in that time, weren't you?
Oh, man, was I ever upset.
Yeah.
Like I said, middle school, middle school, being told I could go play at college level as an 8th grader was like, oh, really?
Oh, really?
Do I really believe it? No.
I can't even play at college level, and I'm a senior in college.
Shooting scores. I'm just kidding, Matt.
Okay.
You do such a good job at shooting.
That was so kind. You do such a good job.
You do such a good job.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You sound like my mom. You're crazy.
Hey, energy.
Man, but so we're talking about idolatry. We're talking about the living stone, right? And basically what we've been saying here is that it's really easy as humans, right, as sinful humans to say, oh, shiny, forget about Jesus, right?
Yep.
To put almost our first sinly or fleshly inclination is to put God on the back burner and these other things first. And we've been saying, well, you know, that's not going to work, right? That's not going to work because relying on anything but God means it's something that's not God, which means it's going to fail because it's worldly.
Yeah, and
worldly things we know don't last.
Yeah, like the what's that story? Like the rich king and
the
Jesus.
rich young ruler.
Yeah, it's like I knew it's some rich person.
Yeah. I just
but
gave a presentation over the rich young ruler.
Wow, how'd it go?
Went pretty good.
Went pretty good.
Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna let you look at my grades though.
No,
Yeah.
but it reminds me, it's like Jesus. It's like he told him, it's like leave all your worldly things here and follow me.
And he said, on second thought, see ya, Jesus.
And left.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, because he was idolizing his wealth and his comfort in that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and I mean, how often do we do things like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, I've
100%.
made this my whole identity. I've made this all that I find purpose in. So if Jesus conflicts with that, well, one of them's got to go. Mm-hmm. It's either Jesus or my idol.
I know for me, it was. I know I have another example. It's like, yes, it was sports, but I also worked I worked a lot. Like high school, I was working to get money for not high school, college. Man.
Where from I get high school for college? Wait.
No, I was working to get money for college because,
Yeah.
broke, which.
Broke. I'm right there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get through it. But no, it's like I was working about a full-time job while in school, so about 60 hours a week, which again, it was horrible, but it was still one of those things where it's like I survived.
Yeah.
I got through it. I did it. But no, it's like I would be at work while my parents were out going to the beach, going to the zoo. Like that was my whole identity. If you couldn't find me at my house, you knew where to exactly look. Like they'd know. It's like, oh, where is he at? He's at work. It's like they all knew I'd be somewhere. It's either at home or at work. I wouldn't be hanging out with friends because I idolized money. So it was just like it was killing me. I was getting burnt out.
Yeah.
And then for me to go to church, it just felt like more work. I wasn't fully focusing on the Lord like I should have been.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because your idol was getting in the way. It was, wow. I mean, that's all too relatable.
yeah, the true thing I should have been looking towards was getting in the way of what I was doing. And there was times where I've contemplated even working on Sundays and making like Friday a day off so I can go to like football games with my buddies and stuff like that. But the Sunday was the day where I'm like, I won't go to work. Sunday is the day that I go worship Jesus and everything. Which at the time I still wasn't really focusing on him as I should have.
Yeah.
But it's still, that was the day my parents wouldn't let me go to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird world.
So I'm glad you had those parents. Yeah. Man, I mean, that is all too real.
Yeah.
We focus on the here and now, the worldly things, way more than we focus on, you know, what truly is important.
Mm-hmm.
Our perspective is lacking. And I'm saying this right now, and still I don't have a full perspective on just how important he really is.
I don't think any of us really do.
And
like,
there's seasons of that.
yeah, it's like we can all like read all the miracles from it, but I feel like some people still don't believe that it like truly happened. Like,
Yeah. Which, I mean, yeah, we can definitely get into that discussion. You know, if the evidence points towards a God who created the universe, why would anything be out of his... But, yeah, I digress.
that's for another day.
I mean, but just still in that, yeah, I mean, pedestals get shaky.
Yes.
When those things fall in your life, the things that you've been relying on that aren't Christ, not only is that definitely going to hurt you, but it will probably hurt others around you.
Yeah.
Because when you get hurt, other people who love you and care about you get hurt, and you're probably going to be treating people differently too when those things that you're relying on fall. So here comes the living stone, right? That's where you need to be building up.
Yeah.
Not only because the Bible tells us to, but because that's what's most important for you.
Yeah. I mean,
Aiden Hall's trying to call me right now.
oh,
Crazy. He's interrupting his own
man.
ministry.
Woo! And we'll call him back later and be like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah.
No, it's yeah, exactly what you said. It's like, say a mentor fails. Like, you're gonna look at him different now. They're like, "Can I truly trust you in what you're saying to me?" Though it's like they fell off their pedestal. Like,
Right.
it's like, "Can I trust you anymore?" It's not like,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah,
like,
because
they're-
if we're looking to mentors like we're supposed to be looking to Christ, well, yeah, if they fail, oh, well then that affects your view of Christ too.
yeah,
Man, that's so true.
I know.
Well, okay, so we're talking about all this. We're talking about the issue. Well, what are ways that we can step out of that? How do we avoid idolatry? Right?
Yeah,
Or how do we work towards, you know, shifting that pedestal to where it should be?
mm-hmm.
Right? I would say one of the biggest ones for me has been community. Just the community I built here at school, the accountability that comes with that, being surrounded by people who point me back to Christ and not just back to my pedestal.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely community that's not good for you that points you to, oh, just do what you do and focus on you, boo, right?
Yeah.
Look at your pedestal.
Focus on you, Bo. You got this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because that's not helpful. It kind of seems
it's
as this
not.
facade of being correct and good, but we can't save ourselves.
No. I know for me, as I do prayer, like I always like pray to God. It's like,
Okay.
so say like I make an expensive purchase, like buying a car,
Yeah.
like a really expensive car. I'm like, hey, God, nope. That's actually not a good example. I take it back. Like I said, it's like an expensive car. I was like, I don't know how. No, actually, I say from today, the chapel service, like the guy, how he was talking about, not really like idolizing something, but how like the one guy felt like a fraud in his own body.
Mm-hmm.
That he bought this nice car just for the looks and not for the not for the things for having it. Yeah, it was mostly just for the looks, right?
Yeah.
You remember from
Yeah.
But no, it's like I said, prayer. Like I said, I use it. It's like, did I pray? And like, am I idolizing this? Should I be trying to focus on you more instead of this one subject?
Just ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
asking him
he'll
could be the best thing.
Sometimes he'll give me a straight answer, and then other times he'll
Let you work on it. Yeah. Sometimes
punish me.
Sometimes you'll get slapped in the face like you did with the cross, and sometimes you're like, I'll let you think about that. And there's beauty and grace in both. Yeah, we just got to ask God, what am I putting in my life that is getting in the way of you.
Yeah.
Because, it's a genuine question. Sometimes we're stubborn, and sometimes we just truly can't see the log in our own eye. And that's, again, where I think community comes into as well. But both of those things have an aspect of daily surrender.
Oh, yeah.
We need to confess when something begins to take God's place, to catch it at the root.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting until it grows into a mighty tree.
Just like the mustard seed.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a good tree to let grow.
From a little seed to...
That is just crazy. But I would say the biggest, I highlighted this and I bolded it in my notes. I didn't want to forget it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember eternity.
Yes.
That perspective I was talking about earlier, this really helped me through life, is whenever I start to idolize something, I just think, okay, is this going to be beneficial to me in 40 years?
Mm-hmm.
And is this going to be beneficial to me when I'm in heaven? Is it even going to matter? Right? Because when I'm in heaven, what truly matters is worshiping God, right?
Yes. Agreed.
Temporary things make shaky pedestals. We could just leave it at that. But only Christ is the eternal cornerstone,
Mm-hmm.
right? Focusing and meditating on that fact alone, I think, is a really good way to avoid idolatry. And what are ways you can do that? Prayer, accountability, community, scripture, daily surrender.
Yeah.
Podcast, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So, but they're really like saying, it's like, do you think this is benign or terminal? Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's more terminal. Like, in the beginning, like, you think it's like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. Like, yeah, I can get through it. But I feel like in the end, it's like some people can't get away from this idol that they have, and so in it.
Yeah. Because idolatry can also be addiction. Yeah, it might start as benign, but it can quickly become terminal. Or even over the course of time, it can creep into being terminal. And you said in the beginning, and I immediately went to, well, look at Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
They idolized wanting to be more than what God had them to be. They idolized, that desire. Like, well, is God truly, is he truly holding us back? Could we know more? They put themselves on that pedestal.
They did, and you saw, and later they crumbled. Yeah,
quickly. Yeah, man. Cain put himself on a pedestal.
Oh yeah, killing his brother.
Yeah, he's like, well, what about me? What about me? What about me? And not about how can I be worshiping you better, God?
Yeah,
right.
So,
yeah,
man.
You have any other final thoughts on this? Shaky Pedestals and Living Stone.
Not really. I mean, unless you want to go for another song, but
dude. I'm okay.
All right.
But, wow. What are we talking about today? It is Christ needs to be the center of our life.
Yes, Christ.
Yeah. Man, thanks for joining me today, Tristan. I will definitely be seeing you again on here, and so will other people.
Yeah.
And I just look forward to not only sharing God with others, and not only just doing life with God alongside you, because you're in my D group, which is really cool, my discipleship group.
I love that group.
But also just creating this atmosphere, being a part of a community that just talks about what it means to do life with God.
Yeah.
The practical things.
I say it's probably the best decision coming here. So,
yeah?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I'll see you guys next week. Somewhat, in some way.
Some way, shape, or form. Well, actually, no, you won't see them next week.
Oh, no.
Aiden and the Mystery Guy will.
Aiden and the Mystery Guy.
Man.
Thor. You guys are going to see Thor next week in Mr. Mustache.
It does look like Thor, though.
Dude.
We should give him a hammer.
We should.
Be like, call yourself.
Well, we'll see you guys next week, and here's the fist bump. Stick shift!
Oh, that's crazy.